Okay, wardrobe here. Third take on this game. I've got to get better at attacking as the French. It's just insane. I mean, it's the incomplete victory. I haven't even got close to victory here. First time, I spread out too much and I created a line. The second time, I went up here to try to go up into here and, and so I had this weird bulge thing here that I can't get across this flipping river because they can't cross the river. All these guys flood down here. You're not beating those guys. You're just not. So I drew some lines on here thinking about what I could do. So my thinking is, there's a nice gap here. Is there any way to exploit this? The most guys I can get across this river is, I can only get this cavalry over. If I move that cavalry over, if I'm the Prussians, I'm like, oh, okay, boom, they're going to plug this hole in turn one. It's because I was thinking, why not push the guard up here? Just start pushing, just keep. The problem is, you have to surround people. Unless you get 4-1. Unless you get 4-1 and you get 6-1, you have a 50% chance of getting defender eliminated. There are no attacker eliminated. It's only exchanges. So people say get up there for the 3-1, which is kind of the best one. But because there's one attacker retreat result, so you got 5 out of 6 chance to get. But that retreating doesn't do any good because it does. All units move back, and I could put one in there, and then what happens is the Prussians come back and push that guy back, and maybe it's this eventual attrition thing, but I don't really have enough turns, and I do not know how I'm supposed to get 55 points of Prussians destroyed. I keep doing great at destroying 35 points of the French. So I'm really struggling with this, how to play this game. It's such a simple game, and I'm like, I cannot figure this friggin' thing out. So when I was online playing, I thought, okay, how about these guys try to come around here? There's fewer guys, but with 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, they're not going to be at the river, so they could push across there. But I'm thinking, flank these guys. So this guy can come around. The most he can get is he could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's stuck there. Or he could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he'd be here to protect that flank and that flank. Or just boom, so he can participate in the battle. Now, the problem is if these guys stay here, he's stuck there. So there's a challenge there. These guys are sitting, I'm just looking, giving myself all the advantages. So they're sitting at 6. So he's only 6. So if I can get 5, 6, 7, 11, 15, 17. 17 to 6 is still, well, that's not even 3-1. That's still 2-1. So I'd have to get this guy in there as well. So I got to figure out how to get, so I could get this guy. Oh, see, this road stymies you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's stuck there. So you got to bring these 2 guys here. Yeah. The most I can get into battle here is 1, 2, 3. I guess this 4 guy can get in there. So 4, 8. Yeah, it's gonna. Well, this guy didn't have to move in, so he didn't have to. He can sit back here and bombard. So that's good. And him. Okay. So it's almost like all these guys, attack this group. With the eventual goal, let's try to eliminate this threat here. Then can I start pushing across the river? But again, even that's going to take me forever to get across here, across another river. See, that's why I'm thinking this is not a good plan either. The French have to get across. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. This is what's driving me bonkers. I'm like, how am I going to eliminate all these units? I've tried the take the town strategy. That just ends in a back and forth. Nothing happens. Committing those troops, I'm struggling. So, because what I was going to do, these guys come around the flank, but then as I talk through it, I'm like, I don't see how that's going to happen. Then they'll be surrounded and get eliminated. These guys were always going to protect the flank. Then I thought, well, the guards were going to. Now I drew an arrow here, I guess, to draw them up this way. The guards. But by the time the guards get up here, this river line will be protected. So it's almost like. So then I thought, why don't I get as much up here. So it's basically going to be the only guy that can get across is this guy can get across here. He's going to be all by himself out there, and they can totally surround him by 3 sides, maybe even 4, and then he'll get eliminated if he has to retreat. So, but I thought, well, let's get this guy. Let's see if we can get this guy surrounded. But I'm going to have to worry about this guy because I don't think I can get everyone just around. Because if I get this guy here, I've got to attack him, so I got to be here, here. Here. Need to be a 4 in defense. Get this guy and this guy back here. You know. Move. Maybe this guy here. So there's no retreat into there. These guys come up here. I might attack this guy at 1-to-1. I might have to do that because he's like at a 14 or 16. So, and then the guards push up here. And just kind of try to beat up my way through here. I don't know. That's going to be my plan. I'm going to try that route. Again, the Prussians, all they have to do is go slide or slide. I mean, it's like, can I get everyone focused on here and then come around here? No, because I'm just going to send a few guys over here. But as the French, I'm like, okay. I mean, it's funny. I thought I had kind of a plan, but as I go through talking through this video, I'm like, I don't know. I'd sure love to. I still didn't. I need to find. I couldn't find Meandering Mike's video. It's sort. I'm pretty sure you prayed Ligny. If you're watching this, Meandering Mike, if you can post a link, post a link. I couldn't find it on your page. The other guys I've watched, they did the same things I did, and they didn't get anywhere. So I'm like, what the blank am I supposed to do here? So, I mean, I would like to see success, like get across a couple river. Like, can I get everyone across this river? That would feel like a huge accomplishment. And then what'll happen is, these guys will be here harassing, because you have to surround to eliminate. And you have to eliminate to win this game. You have to. It's not just to push back and hold Ligny and Saint-Amand. Now I feel like I'm sitting here sounding like whining desperate. But that's kind of how I feel. Like, I'm not sure. So, all right, let's commit to it. They're going to try to eliminate these guys. And I'm going to kind of go from there and see how the defense straightens up. I know I'm playing both sides, but whatever. I'm tempted to use these guys to, push this guy out of Ligny. But again, I have to get over here. I'm trying to like, how can I get the most possible combat? The most I can get here is 2, and the most I can get here is 1. So I can get, he's at 8. So I can get 8 against him, and I can get another 9. So that would be 17. So that's now 2-to-1. It'd be 20-to-8. That's not going to get it. And then 25-to-8. That's 3-to-1. So there's not going to be any elimination unless I use this guy. But I think I'm going to use this guy to try to, come over here. 1, 2. He can't move across the river, but he can move here. I wish you can't move to there. So I'm only with this guy am I going to be able to get to here. If I can get to here, did I figure I can get to there? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I would eliminate that, but I couldn't contribute to the battle. So I'll have to look through that. But I would eliminate that as a retreat point. But I would eliminate that as a retreat point even if I'm here and then I'm contributing to the battle. So I can't get there at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, shoot. What I'm trying to say is I need to eliminate that as a retreat zone. Because right now, so I'll eliminate a zone. It's worth it because then he can't get into, no. Yeah, then he can't get into town. He's going to have to go out here in the open because he won't be able to get there because I'm going to put guys on all 3, on all 3 sides. So this guy is, I think, Woods. I find it interesting how hard it is for me to remember all the movement here. Forest. Yeah, it's 2 and 4. I mean, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he can get up to here. So now he's blocked that and retreat. And he's 8 as well. So I could get that, and I'll hear. I don't know. I'll have to do the counting here. So that's kind of the plan. Holy crap, a 10-minute video prepping for take 3 of Ligny. Let's see what happens. I don't think I don't think I have a solid plan that you guys are gonna like, oh, that's what he's doing. We're gonna try this route, this route. These guys are just here keeping them saucy. Maybe attack this guy here, and these guys will be flank protection. That's my goal. I got to try to eliminate points. I forget the towns. I got to eliminate points. If I get the towns, fantastic. These guys will attack towns because I can reduce this number, but then I've got so many people committed to these towns that I don't get anywhere. So that's why I'm kind of abandoning the town objective. So maybe I'll go after that if I see other things aren't working. This way, just here harass, here try to eliminate. Okay, let's see what happens.